Hello everyone, it's H here for Counter Trend Capital, and today we are taking a look at again Ethereum for this week. So the overall premise that we were looking at overall has been a impulse wave coming up from the lows of November 2022. Since then again we had a 5-way move, something like this, and again the bearish option is that this is indeed the 5th wave completed. The bullish option is that this is the wave 1 of 5th, and we'd be looking to create that wave 2 here before launching up again higher to create the 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5 overall before creating again lower lows. But again, that is for the next episode. But again, this week we are going to be looking into again this smaller time frame and seeing how the predictions that we made on the previous video have come true. So if you watched the previous video, we were talking or we were basically in here, I think it was this, and we were talking about how we had this divergence here on price and we were expecting a correcting structure for this one. So indeed, that is exactly what we got. A correction here that would be correcting this move downwards, and that again happened. Now, yeah, that was basically it. We had a couple of different ideas how this would be labeled, depending on if you were bullish or bearish. Let's check out some of the counts that we had. So again, bearish count would be saying that again we had this as some kind of major pivot up at the top. Now for the overall structure, I do like this a bit better, this diagonal at the moment. There is ways to label this as a WXYZ or WXY as well into these lows, but I do like this a bit better. This gives us the option of being way more bearish as well. But yeah, that is that. We got a 3-way structure here as a form of correction. We did get that divergence here in the first one, and then we had a 3-way pullback and another move upwards. We got back into the golden pocket, of which we again took shorts, and now we are looking for more lows again. At this point, again, this looks decent as a potential 1-2. Currently, I'm not quite sure if this is indeed a 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5 coming up in sub-micro degree or 1 degree lower to create us a 1-2, 1-2 setup. However, again, if we go beyond the 1-to-1 extension here, that generally means that this is indeed a third leg, a C leg instead of a wave 1-2 of lower degree. Generally, again, the smaller time frame structures are not again larger than the higher degree structures. So that makes sense, hopefully. But this is the bearish premise overall. The bullish one is very similar, but instead of having this as a 1-2, we would have this as an A, B and C coming down. Now again, for the pretty much the same targets, we would have the targeting that 1-to-1 extension. What we got there is the 1.618 of this wave 1 compared to that possible 5th if the wave 4 is in. We don't really want the wave 4 to take more time. It has already taken quite a long time compared to this wave 2 here. So again, I definitely want to see us getting lower now. And then again, we'd be seeing if we get to that 1-to-1 extension around 1490, which is again the target for both of these at the moment. Now, if we are zooming even a bit closer, we could be looking at some more confluence here. If this indeed was that wave 4 and this is a wave 1 and 2 already, we have the projections of 2.236, which is again target of 5th wave already projected from the wave 1 and 2 pivots if the wave 3 and wave 5 does not extend. So neither if those are extending, this is again the target. And look at where we are again. We're hitting the same target area for that as we did for the higher degree wave structures, 1491 and 1492. Give or take a couple of dollars, it's not that close, but it is very, very nice confluence there, in my opinion. Of course, for the bears, we would want to go lower, but if this turns into a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and does not get to the 1-to-1 and starts to revert up higher, and we are getting some kind of 3-way structure here again, at that point again we would most likely look at a 1-2-1-2 scenario to the downside, where this is turning into a 1-2 of submicro instead, like this. And yeah, that would be way more bearish. But again, we don't need to be worrying about that yet. We are still in the shorts, and we can still get this to be a bit deeper and get out of the shorts, or at least take profits more before going up a bit again. But yeah, this is the two plans that I have, or two scenarios that I'm watching. Both of them are looking for downwards, at least one more low here before reverting up higher. Now, depending on what kind of structure we are going to get on this, whether it's a 5-way move or a 3-way move, we're going to be looking into the next video most likely, and of course updates on Discord on the premium channels. Again, I think that is going to be it for this video. Hopefully you enjoyed and got something out of it. If you want to be learning more and getting the signals for the CTC, check out the Discord and the premium memberships there. Thanks for watching, and see you on the next video. Bye bye.